Hello, everybody. Welcome to Miller Field. I'm John Hart, along with Barry Moore, and Barry Moore is going to do play-by-play. And the first one down there is would be a ball one, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you.
All right, there's second.
Come on, Cam.
Testing 1, 2.
You're there.
Okay.
And I believe for let's see, as the lines are up, so that's going to be Cameron, I believe, but
Cameron Reeks. Minor leaguer.
yeah, he's a minor leaguer. So, folks, it's a little bit hard right now to kind of do this because we're kind of messed up because either team doesn't have all their players. And that's going to be in there for strike two. I thought it was a strike two. It's in there for ball.
Ball.
All right, go ahead and take it, Barry.
All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the scoreboard. And this is Cameron Reeks, as we said. He is up from the minor league team. Playing without 9, so it's going to be tough. And we're waiting for the pitch. Struck him out. Goes down swinging, and that's going to bring up Demarius.
Logan Powell pitching to these guys, and these guys ain't used to the.
No, they're not.
Oh, that was going to be high. They're not used to being pitched at on a major league level, but we'll see how good they do. They don't care. They just want to play ball.
Having fun. That's the main thing.
Well, hey, can you imagine? It's got to be good for them, and they get to play with the big boys.
That's
man.
right.
Hey, man, I played in them, and they're going to go back and tell all their friends, man.
Exactly.
2 balls and no strikes.
All right, we got 2 balls and 1 strike now. Lillywop Logan Powell is on the mound.
Come on, Demar.
Facing DeMar. That one was low for a ball, actually in the dirt. Catcher does cover it well.
Yeah, and you might see some changes as the game goes on because, as any of the players shows up.
There you go.
Logan Powell.
He walked him.
Yeah, Logan Powell walks.
He walks Demarius, and that's going to bring up DJ Coleman. And Jacob Morris is on deck. Well, we got 1 on, 1 down. Logan delivers, swing, and a miss. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down, 1 on. Here in the top half of the first. We got the Lions versus the CC. And there's a hard hit ball right through the middle, up the middle, into center field. Demarius stops at second. DJ with a single.
Yeah, I turn the crowd mic up a little bit for you won't sound so things won't sound so dead, so you're in good shape.
All right. Like I said, this is Jacob Morris.
Let's go, Jake!
Somebody's yelling, let's go, Jake, man.
That's
Let's go,
right.
Jake.
Swing and a miss.
You're not golfing, Jake.
He's not golfing.
He's not golfing.
That must be one of those parent coaches.
No balls, 1 strike, 1 down, 2 on here in the top of the first.
Yeah, we got a runner on first and second.
Yes, sir. Logan set that ball low. Everybody's going to move up 50 feet. On a pass ball from the catcher. We got 1 ball, 1 strike. And DeMars has definitely got a fan in the dugout, it seems like. DeMars is also a minor leaguer, and that ball is up there for a strike.
Let's go, Jake!
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, I tell you what, he let that one go, too.
Yes, he did. Fouled back behind us. Between first base and home. Going to keep it there. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Got a runner at third and second for Jacob Morris. There's a hit. Down to the second baseman. Third to first is in time. And the run
will count.
Will score.
Yep.
RBI for Jacob Morris. It's going to bring up Keon, swing. That was up in his eyes.
In Folks, if Barry can't pronounce those names exactly right, I tell you it's because of my bad handwriting.
Keon, I know most of them, so we'll make out. Keon steps in. Here is the pitch. Strike 2 called. So, very quickly, Keon down 0-2 here to Logan. Logan sets, and that's going to be low for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Keon. We got 2 outs on the scoreboard, 1 run in and a runner on third. Trying to get it set for him, and that's going to be
strike
3. Struck him out. And that should be 3 outs, and it is. At the end of the first half of the inning, it's 1-0 here. Chamber coming to bat. This is the Southside Sports Network, and we'll be right back after these messages.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile, located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
The best stuff ever.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
Do stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
And
we're back.
Yes, we are back. On the mound will be Jacob Morris for the Lions. Leading things off will be Stevie Perkinson. Jacob Morris on the mound. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. A little high, but he went for it and swung and came up empty.
Yeah, that one is a little bit high. Kind of gave him out, and that was another one.
That's another one.
Yeah.
2 strikes. Quick 2 strikes. 0-2 to Mr. Perkinson. Jacob Morris said he's going to just rear back and throw, and he struck him out on 3 straight pitches.
And wow, I'll tell you one thing, though. One of the things let me tell you about, especially the first front 4 of Chamber, they really want to hit the ball.
And this is Tyler Borm. Tyler, a minor leaguer called up, plays for Epps during the minor league season. He steps in as the second batter. We've got, he fouled that one off.
Yeah, and the bat slung out of his hand, too. I mean, everything went flying at that point.
I'm telling you. And we got no balls, 1 strike and 1 down to Tyler. Here we have Tyler Borm. Like I said, a minor leaguer. Fouled back out of play down the first base side. Cameron Reeks hustles up and gets it back into play.
Barry, let me see your microphone a little bit. See if I can get the old pad out there so you won't splatter so bad. There you go. Give that a try.
All right. How about it? No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down to Tyler Borm on a beautiful Saturday afternoon in the 70s here in Millerfield.
Oh, it's been absolutely gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful day for baseball. I think half the players on both teams, though, went out and they're out fishing or doing something.
Maybe they're getting ready to go back to school. Most of them have been out all week, so maybe they're trying to get back in that routine. But why in the world they wouldn't be here playing ball on a day like this is beyond me.
Both teams had to pick up players from the minor leagues.
They still don't have enough.
Well, the Lions have got 3. They got 3 outfielders.
There's a hit.
And Tyler once
Bourne.
again. Look at Tyler go, too.
Going for 2. Hit that one to the wall out in center field. How about that?
Wow, you know what, though? It really doesn't surprise me a whole lot.
No, it doesn't. Tyler's a good ball player.
Yeah, and Tyler's has jumped in this year
Several
for fall
times,
ball.
yeah.
For fall ball this year, has done really well.
All right, this is Logan Powell.
That's Drew Pumphrey.
Oh, excuse me. All right, you didn't have him on my list. Okay.
That's all right. Put him down. Yeah, I knew I was missing somebody important.
Drew Pumphrey.
Now, don't forget him.
No, can't forget Drew. Swing and a miss by Drew. And very quickly, he's down 0-2 here.
You're lunging, son. Stay over your feet and drive.
One thing I like about the crowd mic so sensitive, you can hear the instructions
That's
coming from the visitors' press box.
That was
Johnny
Powell. Fine postman here. Throw down to third is not in time. Big Boo Hart comes up with it, but not in time enough to get Tyler Bourne as he steals third base. And Drew will step back in, and we still got 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 down. And the tying run is only 50 feet away. Jacob comes set. Yes, sir. Here comes Drew. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out for the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Logan Powell, starting pitcher for CC.
Well, not taking any away from Jacob Morris, but I think Chambers been a little bit of a hitting slump lately, but that one was a hard hit
That's
ball.
going, and that dropped.
Did he catch it?
I think he caught it. Yes, he did.
He caught the
What
ball.
a catch. That minor leaguer came through, and I mean, that ball was hit on a button all the way to the wall, and it actually knocked him down. That was, God, I wish we could see that. That was awesome.
I know, and we didn't have a camera.
That was an awesome catch for the third out, and I'm going to just give you my hand. I'm going to tell you, minor leaguer doing that. Anyway, that's at the end of 1. Logan Powell gets robbed, but it's at the end of 1. It's 1-0. The Lions. And they're coming back to bat. And we'll be right back after these messages. Man, that was...
What does your world sound like? That's geography. The music of the world around you. Geography is people, places, environments, and economics. Geography gives us the framework for understanding our world. But sadly, our kids aren't getting enough of it. Half can't locate economic powers like Japan and India, and 20% can't even find the Pacific Ocean. That's why we created MyWonderfulWorld.org. It's part of a free National Geographic-led campaign to give our kids the power of global knowledge. Go to MyWonderfulWorld.org to learn more and get your free parent and teacher action kits. It's a wonderful world.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge, and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
Do stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
And we're back here at Miller Field at the top of the second. Logan Powell back on the mound. Leading things off here will be Big Boo Hart, the third baseman. Man, I just still cannot get over that catch that was just made by the... I can't... Who was that? That was DeMaris.
That was DeMaris.
DeMaris Anderson.
He was a minor leaguer. He
Minor
came
leaguer.
up there. That ball was hit very, very hard. and was actually going all the way to the right field fence.
I mean, he was laying on the fence.
He got that ball up there and caught it. And I think Logan can believe it.
I know.
Logan said, "I don't believe it. I got on that ball, and you know."
Boo Hart steps in here, top of the second. Logan Powell set to deliver here in the top of the second. He was robbed, he thinks, of a hit last time, and I believe he was. But what a play. And that first pitch is a strike.
Yeah, he swung and missed at that one, but that one it wasn't really a fastball. It was just kind of a slow blooper. And, you know, and even Logan Powell doesn't seem to have the zip on the ball, you know, to like Matt last night had on it. You know, I mean, it was kind of a nonchalant pitch, and I know he can throw a lot better than that. Seen him do it.
Yes. I don't know. It's just, the minds ain't on baseball. I don't know what it is. But anyway, that was another strike.
Beautiful pitch.
Yes, it was.
But again, not a whole lot on it, but it was a nice pitch right down the middle for strike number 2.
No balls, 2 strikes to Big Boo. Steps out over the plate. And that's going to be a strike called. He's looked at the third strike, 1 down. And that's going to bring up Devontae. The pitcher pulled him off. He's safe. Infield hit.
Yeah, that one went right on to the third baseman, and he picked that one up. But he kind of, Logan kind of fell down a little bit, and then tried to pitch it off balance and just didn't get a good throw to him.
Jeremy Worley, I believe, is at the plate.
Well, you got a runner on first base with one out, and for the Lions.
That's right. Swing and a miss. Down 0-2.
You gotta have a helmet. I'll do it.
Logan fires.
Go coach first.
Now a little bit outside.
A little bit.
Jake.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down, one runner on. Looks like my, I believe that's my nephew coaching first base.
He is.
Yeah, Bo Sproul from the.
And there goes a runner down second base.
Runner steals, no throw down, slides.
Drew Pumphrey said, "You can stand up,
That's
but
right.
he comes in there and slides it out.
That's right. Swing and a miss.
That should be strike 3.
Should be. Struck him out for the second out. This is going to be.
Y'all can't hit him. Hey, he caught it. Y'all can't hit him. Come on, Hunter. I can.
McGraw.
Quick draw McGraw.
Hunter, quick draw McCraw steps in.
Now the runner there goes runner down third. They're not going to try for him. So
No.
with 2 outs, though, Lions have got a runner in scoring position.
Yes,
once
they do.
Again.
Come on, Hunter.
Boy, CC would not want to give up this game at all.
This is almost like, especially losing this one. This is one they should just absolutely walk away with. But on the other hand, both of them are down players. So quick draw sets in.
Well, no, that's true. But you see, you got your 3 main pitchers for the chamber. And as long as you got the 3 main pitchers, remember it's all about pitching.
That's all. That's exactly right.
And that's kind of the key. It seems like in this league this year, you don't want to put a runner on for nothing.
No. 2 balls. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 down.
3 balls and 1 strike.
To McGraw.
Wow.
No, you know the black one there.
Just wants to put the ball in play here. Swing and a miss, and will. 3 ball makes the full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know. It was a little bit high. He was chopping wood. Definitely trying to get that runner over to get a 2-run lead here in the top half of the second. Here's the pitch from Powell. And that's going to be low for a ball.
Oh, and Logan walks another runner.
No, you know the one
And that's going to bring up Adam Shelton. He is he just got here, obviously, because he sure didn't bat last inning.
And there goes the runner. Quick draw McGraw runs on down. He don't even have his shirt tail tucked in. I tell you, Joe better not see that. If Joe Jackson sees that, he's going to stop and make him tuck it in right away.
That's the truth. He went on to second base because the runner at third. He wasn't going to throw down. Here we go. This is Adam Shelton. Like I said, that ball is high. No, strike 3. Struck him out. Well, they did have walk 2 left, but no hits, no runs, going to the bottom half of the second. Be right back after these messages.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile, located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
And we're back here at Miller Field. It's 1-0 right now in favor of the Lions over the Chamber. And, well, that's something that we didn't expect.
Got a pitching change, looks like. No,
that's still Jacob.
That's still Jacob, okay.
Oh, no. They're not going to pull out Jacob unless he's out of innings right now.
No, not likely.
Look at your nephew staring at you.
Yeah, he is something in it.
Yeah.
Bo Spruill, not away JV baseball player, second baseman.
I ought to get him up there operating the camera. He does such a good job. One time he did for me. In fact, got Matthew's first home run on tape. He did a good job of getting it.
I think he got him coaching first base today, though. Yep. Jacob Morris still on the mound here. We're going into the bottom half of the second. And leading things off here, is, I believe, is going to be Josh Gobronson, their first baseman.
Boy, Jacob Morris, you want to talk about someone that's kind of holding the bag for the Lions right now. I mean, they got Quick Draw McGraw that can pitch, and they also got DJ that can pitch pretty good. But I tell you, Jacob is their main guy. They really like to go to him, and Jacob has had fairly good luck with these hard-hitting Chamber guys.
Right. All right, here we go. Jacob Gobronson fouls one way down the third base side, over the bleachers, into the road. Good swing by Gobronson, but like being said, it's still a strike. And he is 0-1. Jacob Morris. I just cannot get over this weather, man. This is a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah. The Chamber's the one that a few men short right now.
Right. And Gobronson. I saw him in the batting cage earlier today. He was coming around pretty good on the ball. That one is a ball way up high above his head. Laid off of it, 1-1 to Gobronson. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2 to Josh. I cannot believe how much these kids have grown. I remember Josh. When he first year he played basketball for me.
Thing is, in the last 3 or 4 years, they grow up quick.
I'm telling you, they really do. Here's a pitch. Swing, actually hit the light pole foul. He is getting around, I'm telling you. If he can just straighten it out, John,
And he's getting around on Jacob Morris.
He really is. Like I said, I saw him in the batting cage earlier today, and he was getting around on the ball very, very well. First baseman, Josh Gulbronson. Blackstone, Nottoway Intermediate School student. Steps out. Working on the catcher's equipment, it looks like. Got a little break here in the action.
I'll tell you, in the unlikely events that the line should pull this one out, that's going to shake up the.
It's going to tighten up the standings.
Well, for second base, for second place anyway.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing: Rotary would like nothing more, actually.
Exactly.
Because they've already got a commanding lead in first place since last night's victory.
Right.
But
here we go, back to action. Swing and a miss, and struck him out.
Wow, Jacob really should throw that one down there. Nice pitch by Jacob Morris.
It certainly was. This will bring up Mick Pinnell, who pitched a little bit last night. And actually, I didn't think he did didn't do very bad at pitching.
Make it be yours, John.
1 ball, no strikes.
Well, this is a game that's actually a must-win for the Chamber.
Yes, it is.
Oh, 2 of them outside.
I'm sorry, this is Josh Gulbronson, according to the PA man.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, now that I look, I said he couldn't have grown that much because that. Well, I don't know who that was.
I don't know. They may have changed all of that. We just have to wing it.
We're just going to wing it,
Yep,
okay.
We're going to have to wing it.
All right, well, this is Josh Gulbronson then. I apologize. I thought that other kid looked mighty big. I knew Josh could grow. And there's a shot. But foul.
Ooh, boy. That
Just
would not have
barely.
been good. Boo Hart.
He's been running for days.
Boy, that thing shot through right past poor Boo. Boo was no way he's going to go over and get that one.
Big Boo Hart, third baseman. All right, Morris gets the ball back in. Gulbronson sets up.
Yeah, that's been Boo's main position all year long. Well, that one went outside again. Now it brings the count to full.
Well, they had full, but 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down to Josh Gulbronson.
Yep.
They struck him out.
That's called strike number 3.
That's strike 3.
Wow, full count, and that thing come right down the pike. Kind of had a feeling that Jacob was going to do that.
This is Graham Wilkerson at the plate. 2 down for Graham with nobody on here.
And that looked a little bit outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. May have got a little piece of it. But no matter, it's still a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Graham Wilkerson here in the bottom of the second.
Good eye, Nick.
Two balls, 1 strike, 2 down. As Wilkerson swings that aluminum bat menacingly. Whoa, that one was way high up there in his eyes. He let it go on by.
Man, that was very high. Even Matthew with a stepladder couldn't hit that one. As tall as he is. What was that?
3.
That sounded like an auctioneer.
That's going to walk.
Jacob doesn't want to put anybody on base.
I'm going to tell you, they announced that it's Graham Wilkerson, but that is not Graham Wilkerson. That's Nick Pinnell now. Now Graham Wilkerson is at plate. The PA guys having just as hard a time as we are. There's a hard hit ball to the third baseman, and Boo goes down, and everybody's safe. There was no throw, so it'll give him an infield hit.
Yeah, Boo just lost his balance on that one. He had him all the way. That ball took a weird hop, and when Boo tried to knock it down to keep it from getting past
did a good job of keeping it in the infield.
He's got them feet twisted up, and that's where he is.
There's a big hit all the way to the wall in center field. 1 run will score. And here comes 2 runs will score, and they're sending him to third. Now they got him in a pickle.
And they get the other guy out.
They got him out trying to come home, but he did score 2 runs. And that's going to be the third out, but those runs will count. So it's 2-1 going to the top of the third here on the Southside Virginia Sports Network. We'll be right back after these messages.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile. Located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
And we're back here at Miller Field. I'm John Hart doing the color commentary and the switching. Barry Moore is doing play-by-play today.
All right. Thank you, John, and welcome back. DJ Coleman steps in to lead things off here in the top of the third. Logan Powell still on the mound for CC.
Yeah, first one was a ball. That was a little bit inside for Logan Powell.
Yeah. There's foul.
DJ went after that one, and boy, that was way low, though.
1 ball, 1 strike to DJ. Here in the top of the third. DJ pitched last night as well, as they came up short last night against the Rotary. And we're going to finally, Logan, they go up there and exchange a few words.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm like
a little bit of a breeze, and we got a tree in front of our camera there.
That pitch is high and outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Let's go, DJ.
DJ Coleman.
There you go.
3 balls. 2 balls and 1 strike up on the scoreboard. For DJ Coleman. There's a hit hard to the shortstop. The throw to first is not in time.
Yeah, that was a tie for sure, but it was close.
Not in time.
What a job by Drew Pumphrey playing shortstop.
Yes, he did. Great defensive play.
Guys, he scooped that one up on his knees and made the throw from his knees.
Yes,
and almost got DJ out at first.
This will bring up Jacob Morris with 1 on here in the top of the third. That was a great play by Drew. That ball is high. Ball 1. Logan Powell, like you say, he's pitching, but he don't have the pop on the ball like he usually does. That one is a little bit faster, but it's high as well, so it's 2 balls, no strikes.
High and inside. Yeah, high and inside for ball number 2. One thing about Logan, you don't want to get frustrated if you're Logan. And
that's a hard hit ball.
And that could be out of here. No, not quite.
Not quite, but
Jacob got a hold of that one.
he did that.
And that will put Jacob on board.
That's right.
Jacob
a big, long single. He did advance the runner to third base, so we got him on the corners. And this is...
The tying runs on third base with DJ, by the way.
Right.
With no outs.
I believe this is...
Wait a minute. They might be calling that a home run.
That ball was gone, man.
You know, it looked like it was gone to me, too.
Don't worry about it, Jason. That ball was gone. That ball was gone.
Anyway.
Come on, Keon.
Keon is at deck on the plate. Keon Booth. And he's down quickly, one strike. That ball is, there goes the runner down to second base, no throw.
What is going on with Logan Powell's speed? I mean, he's throwing not bad pitches, but they're slow.
Swing and a miss.
Come on, Keon.
Didn't matter where that one was. It was a strike, but one ball, two strikes to Keon Booth. Coming home, coming home.
Important one.
Safe. Yes, sir. He's safe.
He's safe, and his ball game is tied.
Tied up 2-2 here in the top of the third for the Lions. As Joe will sweep off the plate, and we'll get ready to go thing.
And that brings Jacob Morris to second base, which is now in scoring position.
He's at third base.
Yep.
Nobody. That one is in there for. Well, that can't be. That's. They got full count up on the. All right, 3-2. We're at the mercy of the. And there's a swing and a miss, and that will strike him out.
Yeah, you know, he just didn't get a hold of the ball with a nice. Logan is pitching some pretty pitches. They're not really too fast. Something that, you know, should be able to time out.
That's right. And this will bring up Boo Hart.
Yep. And that's what happened basically with what happened with Jacob. And I thought that ball was going out of here. That thing was very, very deep in right center.
Very far, very hard, very gone almost. And this is Boo Hart with a runner on third and one out on the scoreboard. That is up in Boo's eyes. He lets it go for ball one. It's not that Logan's pitching bad, because he's not, but it's just not the Logan Powell that I'm used to seeing.
DJ said he wants one of these.
There's the pitch, and there's a hit.
That's going
to fall in. There's a base hit into left field, right field, excuse me, for Big Boo. And he brings in an RBI. Give the boy an RBI. It makes him take a 3-2 lead here.
And that brings Jacob Morris, and that brings
DeMaris Anderson.
With only one out, boy, Boo is motoring down first base, I'll tell you.
Let's see if Boo will try to get there. And there's a base hit to the second baseman. They go to second, back to first, but not in time. That was good base running by DeMaris.
Yeah, they had a chance.
Had a chance
to get Boo, but it's pretty hard to get DeMaris. He's got pretty good
Boo's
speed.
a pretty big thing to throw around as well, so he did his job. He kept the double play out. So we got. I apologize because I don't know they changed.
They change the lineup so much sometimes. Hunter McGraw is on
deck. Okay.
I don't know who this guy is, but he's got two strikes, and there goes the runner down to
and he's safe.
Second base. And I think
they called him out.
Huh?
They called him out at second base for the inning. So
he must have pulled it. He must have pulled and pulled his foot up somehow.
That was DeMaris Anderson on the. And anyway, that's the third out. But the Lions take a 3-2 lead as we go into the top of the fourth. We'll be right back after these messages.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
Do stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile, located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
Back here at Miller Field, I'm John Hart along with Barry Moore. I'm doing color commentary. Barry Moore is doing the play-by-play today. It's the Lions going up against CC, and CC finding themselves trained the line here in the third inning, 3-2.
Got a pitching change. Quick Draw McCraw has taken the mound for the Lions, and I don't understand this thinking, but I'm not the manager. So anyway, new pitcher, Quick Draw.
I thought this was the only thing is I don't think he's out of innings.
I don't know. That innings is a tough situation, but
a game this close, you need to have your best pitcher in there, I think, if you can do that.
I mean, you got to get a win when you can get a win. I know they got to save pitchers here and there, but this is a golden opportunity, and like I said, they were ahead. And here we go. Anyway, trying to see. This is going to be Tyler Bourne leading things off. So we got McGraw versus Bourne here in the bottom of the third. And the Lions holding on to a one-run lead. That first pitch is fouled off of strike one. One-run lead here for McGraw as he comes in. Tries to silence the CC bats here. Like I said, Tyler Bourne, a minor leaguer.
What's happening? We got to move something with the gap in left.
There's a big gap in left too. In fact, there's no left fielder.
No left fielder.
Well, I don't know.
That is away for a ball. We got one ball, one strike. Coach Lee is desperately trying to move his outfielders over a little bit because
they've got a left fielder over there.
There's a big gap there, though.
Yeah, they only got two outfielders.
And they better have him back there because Tyler can hit the ball. But that's in his eyes. So we got one ball, one strike to the leadoff batter, Tyler Bourne. Minor leaguer called up from Epps, who they won a game earlier today, beat Dunright Construction to remain undefeated and in sole place, first place in the minor league. So I wonder Tyler White didn't stay in play.
They walk him.
He walked Tyler Bourne to start things off.
See now, Drew Pumphrey coming up?
That would be Drew Pumphrey.
See, this is where I would get worried right here. This guy can hit it out of the park if you throw it to him right. He's done it before.
Very, very sound and fundamental ball player, Drew Pumphrey. The first pitch is away, gets away for a ball, and Tyler runs on down to second base for the stolen base, getting into scoring position, which would be the tying run. And here comes the pitch from Quick Draw. And that was low in the dirt. And no go. I thought Tyler, as fast as he is, might have took the third at that one. But Drew Pumphrey, the batter, way ahead, as we heard. Should be 2 balls and no strikes to Drew Pumphrey.
Well, I tell you, what about Jacob Morrison? He plays school ball as well.
That's right. He's on the middle school team.
Yep.
middle school team's back. The only team that's doing anything in the Nottoway High School League here this year. Swing, and Drew makes contact, but it's a foul ball.
And it's very lucky for Quick Draw because that ball went foul, but if that ball was straight, she would have gone over. This is what I'm trying to say. This is very dangerous to be pitching like that to him.
Yes, it is. Here we go. Quick Draw, some set, throws the pitch, and it's hit hard.
All the way to the fence.
All the way, and that ball is going into right field between right and center. And one run will score. RBI double for Drew Pumphrey, and that ties it up here.
And that brings up Logan Powell.
And that brings up Logan Lillywop Powell.
Again, you know, I mean, I know I hate to beat a dead horse here, but, I mean, unless he ran out of innings, I would have never, I mean, it's too close of a game. Now the game is tied.
That's right.
And you got your go-ahead run on second base. And you pull out your best pitcher.
And you got your best hitter up at the plate as well. But he reaches for it, and it was way out of the strike zone.
Well, that thing was a changeup of sorts, and
regardless
actually
of,
Logan kind of went for it.
You know, no balls, one strike to Logan Powell.
And that puts Drew Pumphrey in well-scoring position.
That's right.
You only got you don't have no outs.
No.
With a count 1-1.
One ball, one strike. Nobody out. Drew Pumphrey at third base.
I don't know what Scott Lee and Mr. Bozo was thinking.
That pitch is in the dirt, but there will be no run come in. Hunter covers the plate rather well. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike, no outs. The lead run is at third base in the persona of Drew Pumphrey.
Wow.
And
quiet. The crowd has kind of quieted down a little bit.
Yes, it has. Quick draw. Comes set. And he fought that one off. That was actually a ball. He swung anyway.
A quick draw kind of got Logan a little bit on that
2
one.
balls and 2 strikes.
He chopped that one and actually hit that one straight down into the ground.
Yes, he did.
Wow. Well, that brings up a count 2-2. One more mistake, and that's going to be the first out.
There's the pitch, and that's way over his head as he ducks. That's going to make a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out on that scoreboard.
And you see this next one's going to, he's going to try to come right down the middle with it.
And that's not the place you want to throw one to Logan Powell.
With a runner on third base, and is either going to go out of here or...
There's the pitch, and it's high.
Oh,
for a
boy,
ball.
he walks him.
And that's going to bring up Ryan Dalton. RD, as he's affectionately called here. RD Dalton steps in with people runners on the corners, first and second. I assume Logan Powell will be leaving here on his pitch. But the ball is hit foul. Strike 1.
And there's Ryan Dalton can also knock the ball out of here with ease.
He is a
like I
cleanup
said,
hitter.
you can't have a pitcher that's not pitching the ball fast and hard going up against these guys. You're going to get knocked out of the park.
And we're set. Here it comes. There's the pitcher. That's high as well. Logan goes. He hesitated, but finally goes. And it gets him to second base. And Pumphrey's still on third.
Is it the pretty days getting to some of these guys? I mean, they don't seem to be aggressive or anything.
And they struck him out.
Well, I'll be darned. No, they ain't struck him out yet. That brings the count to full.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, the scoreboard is playing havoc with me today. I'm going to tell you, sorry. Full count. Runners on second and third. That's fouled straight up in the air, but out of play. And the count remains 3-2. Runners at second and third in a 3-3 ball game. And no outs. If he gets a hold of this one, this could break things wide open.
Well, that's the thing, I was talking about. In a game like this, and once you get broken wide open like that, it's awful hard to come back.
And we're already in the third, so we're halfway through almost. And they're working on the catcher's equipment. But I don't know. I don't know whether it's not because they don't have all their players or what, but there's no excitement. It's just nobody's.
Well, there's a lot on this game, though. I mean, especially if you're Chamber. But, I mean, the Lions, too. And, I mean, the Lions need to come up with a win big time.
They really do need a win here.
And the thing is, you know, either you got to go for it all or not, I think, in this case. And if they I don't know if they didn't play a game this week, so I know Jacob's got all his pitching. The only thing I can think about is they took Jacob out for he'll have enough to go against the Rotary, but
now they don't play till Tuesday, so that wouldn't be any.
No, that wouldn't make any difference, would it? What makes the difference there? You're right. That's exactly right. It starts all over tomorrow anyhow. That's
I don't
weird.
know. I don't know.
What kind of logic is that?
I certainly don't know, Mr.
Anyway,
Hart.
I would bring up. I would have left Jacob Morris in there. Now, let's see. I didn't think the Lions played this week, did they? They played the last time the Lions played. I thought was last Saturday. They played out against the Rotary.
I thought y'all played on Tuesday.
Well, there was another ball that was pitched that brings the count 2-2.
I was thinking they played Tuesday, y'all, but I may be wrong.
Wait a minute, maybe they did.
I think y'all did. Y'all, yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
I played the Lions so many times, I'm losing track, it seems.
But still, like you said, that ball gets away.
Well, you know, that may have been it because I think Jacob Morris did pitch 3, so that would be his 6. Okay. That's why they had to take him out of there. Well, that makes sense.
Okay. I'm so glad we got that figured out. I know it was bothering you. So.
Well, I just couldn't understand the logic,
right.
You know.
That's right, though. Y'all did beat the Lions Tuesday night. And we got time again. Was he working on the catching equipment?
Well, see, that's one of the main problems with the Lions. The Lions don't have the pitching depth that Rotary or Chamber has, really, when you get down to it. And, you know, although that, you know, Hunter McGraw he is a fine player and he's a good pitcher. Problem is, these guys, you can't pitch any type of a slow pitch to him, you know. And he's just up. This is his first year for the minor leagues.
That's true. Very true. Fouled. So we got 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. And still 2 runners on here. And quick draw. Gets set. Stares down to the catcher. And here we go. And that is high for a ball, and that's going to load them up, and there's still no outs.
Well, this is how you get yourself in deep trouble right here. You got a slow pitcher that's pitching balls. He's going to bring that one down and try to throw a strike, and this is when they're going to start teeing off, and that's when they run. This is how you can get the game out of control. But, you know, maybe, Lions had – although I will say this now, I'm going to take something back.
All right.
Why didn't they put DJ in? DJ had his innings. He's had most of his innings.
Yes, he has.
At least 3. So they could have, and DJ's actually a little bit more faster a seasoned pitcher than Hunter McGraw is. Although Hunter's a good player.
All right, that pitch is down and away for ball 2. And no ball. I mean 2 balls.
Matter of fact,
1 ball, 1 strike. Excuse me.
I would not be hesitant to bring DJ in right now.
Would not probably be a bad idea, but we're going to see.
Well, it's going to lose your lead right here if you walk. It's 1-1 is the count.
Yep. Swing and a miss up in his eyes. This is Josh Bronson, number 21, the first baseman. And he was smacking the ball pretty good in batting practice today, but this isn't batting practice. Josh Bronson swinging that bat. And that's going to get away from the catcher. Nobody moves. And that surprised me they didn't send somebody there.
Yeah, I'm kind of predicting this right here.
But the bases are loaded. And the count is 3 balls and 1 strike.
Yep.
So they're not going to go anywhere and risk it out here at the plate. Bronson sets in. Swing and a miss. Got a piece of it. But that's going to make it full count with the bases loaded. Go Bronson. Gets set. And McGraw has thrown a lot of pitches as well since coming in, too. It's been a long inning. That's a hard hit ball. Foul. Everybody was on the horse, but they got to all come back.
Umpiring is Joe Jackson.
Behind the plate, okay.
That's Joe Jackson right there, folks. I'll put the little arrow on him.
And we got Mr. Harvey is umpiring the base pass. There's the pitch in his eyes. And it's going to walk in a run. And that's going to give them the lead. No, I take that back.
Yeah, should have walked everybody.
I got ball 4, my Mr.
That's
Hart.
what I got, too. Oh, boy, everybody's not on the beam today.
Anyway, we're not going. 3 balls, 2 strikes. We'll go with that. And there's a hard hit ball, but fouled again. And they are wearing that third base side out with foul balls today.
Swinging a little bit early there, but I'll tell you one thing. These playing, I mean, if these guys, they straighten it out, Rotary's going to have,
it's going to be busted wide open here.
Yeah, Lions are going to have a tough time.
And that is above his head, and it's got to be ball 4 now. And that's going to bring in the lead as the CC takes the lead here, 4-3. RBI for Joshua Bronson.
Well, this is going to be it right here. This is when the game's going to get busted wide open.
Quick draw. Sets in. We got, swing and a miss.
Oh, boy. I didn't have my camera on. There you go.
Nick Pinnell. Sets in. Still no outs, John. And they have taken the lead, and the bases are still loaded. And that's going to be down low for a ball.
And poor Hunter can't buy a strike right now.
They got a strike up on the scoreboard. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's a swing and a miss for strike 2. 2 strikes to Mr. Pinnell. Bases are still loaded here, and the Chamber has taken a 4-3 lead. That's a swing and a miss. He got him swinging for the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you can hear Hunter McGraw. He threw that with everything he had.
That's his Graham Wilkerson. We do have 1 out, and the base is still loaded. And that is low for a ball. Graham Wilkerson. Here we go. McGraw still on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Swing. No, he check swing.
Yeah, I don't think he crossed the bat plane on that.
No, he didn't, but it's for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to Graham Wilkerson. He thought about it, but thought better of it. And that ball gets away.
That one just went way outside.
Way outside.
I mean, way outside. Even Stretch Man from the Fantastic Four couldn't reach over and grab that ball.
That would be, what is his name? Reed.
Control the pace of the game.
Yeah.
Okay. These are the guys you want to get out right here.
Ooh.
Now he hits it. They're going to have to bring in DJ. He is down kind of for the count.
That's going to bring in another run, giving the Chamber a 2-run lead here. The base is still loaded with 1 down as they work on Graham.
Now there goes Mr. Bozo out there to talk to him.
Bozo taking that trip to the mound to talk to Mr. Quick Draw, Hunter McGraw.
Again, I think this is where you might bring in DJ, but this is where you'll suddenly start to see the.
Well, I don't know if anybody else that they have too can pitch. I have, like I said, DJ pitched Tuesday night as well.
Well, it's only 6 innings, so if DJ pitched 3 innings.
So he's got 3. So
I feel like Hunter McGraw pitched against us a little bit, so that would mean I think DJ's got probably 4 innings left.
Okay.
I think.
Anywho,
Now they're going to leave him in.
they're going to leave him in. So we're going to get resetted here for you. It's 5-3.
Oh, I think DJ wanted to come in. I think he wanted to come in bad.
In the bottom of the third. 5-3 lead for the Chamber. Anyway, here we go. Quick draw. Gets set to throw. That ball swing and a miss.
Ah, he went after that one. That was
out of the strike zone.
That was too slow to pitch, and he just kind of went after it, and he swung the bat before the ball even got there.
So we got a 1 strike up on the scoreboard. Here we go. Pitch way outside for a ball. And I mean way outside.
Way outside.
Just outside. As my hero Bob Uecker would say, just a bit outside. Here we go. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Well, he got that second strike. Now all he got to do is get one more and
1
get that
ball,
second
2
out.
strikes. Base is still loaded, though. But more importantly, the top of the order's coming up. And that's fouled away. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down here in the top of the third.
And it's
bottom of the third.
And if he gets on base, they'll come up with top of the order coming
Right.
up with bases loaded.
Yeah. Yes, it would. There's a hard hit ball to the shortstop, and it's bobbled. Throw to second.
No, get him.
There's no. Safe. Umpire rules safe.
Another. Well, he didn't get close to him. What happened
And a run will score.
Jacob Morris bobbled the ball a little bit, and then he pitched underhanded, and Shelton did not get over in time in order to tag him. He just didn't get over in time.
And this is Tyler Borum.
Well, here it goes. This is when the game, my prediction is where the game might get busted wide open right here.
Tyler Borum.
With 1 out, you've got him, then you've got
Still the
Pumphrey,
bases are loaded.
and then Powell coming
Yeah.
up. And then RD.
That's right. Well, top of the order. And it's a very good top of the order for Chamber. Even with Tyler Borum. I mean, because Tyler's hit the balls today as well.
And the thing is, Tyler can hit the ball.
That's right.
It's you know.
He's played just as many major league games as he has minor league games this year, I think.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting his money's worth anyway. That is high for a ball. Love to see a kid that loves to play, and he truly loves to play.
Oh, he does.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Yeah, you know, he just wanted to go after that one. And, I mean.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is one of the things you got to be careful of is you're getting very anxious, especially some of the best hitters in the league.
That
was way out. That was outside.
Outside and for a ball. So we got 2 balls, 1 strike to Tyler Borum. The bases are full, and that one is going to be for a ball as well. Running the count to 3-1.
3-1, son. It's got to be your pitch.
Bad time to walk a player, though.
Yes. Any time's a bad time to walk one, but that's just what he did. He walked Tyler Borum, forcing in another run, and that's going to make it 6-3. And Mr. Bozo will call timeout again.
Now, this is the second trip out, but I imagine he's going to make a change here. You'll have to go to DJ's, what I would do.
Yep. Because Drew Pumphrey is coming to the plate, and he's going to be followed by Logan Powell. And the bases are still loaded, and there's only still 1 out. So maybe, it looks like it's going to be DJ.
Okay.
Number 7, DJ Coleman.
Let's pause for a few minutes,
All
and we'll
right.
be right back.
The best stuff ever.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
Two-step.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
These are not your ordinary doctors. They are the accounting surgeons. Allow them to show you the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile. Located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Phone 434-538-0595.
Yeah, we're back here at Miller Field, and let's just hope that the Lions have not let this game get out of hand like we were talking during the break. Probably all heard us. But one of the things that you don't want to get, especially on a team like Chambers, get behind.
Yep. And his first pitch is for a ball in the dirt. Catcher keeps it in front of him, keeps all the runners right where they are. And this is Drew Pumphrey. A very good hitter for the Chamber. The bases are loaded. That ball is high.
Now, DJ had been actually pitching for a few years now. He first started out in the minors for Clay's Garden Center.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ended up, the last 2 years he played for the Lions. This is his second year.
That ball is hit, and it's going to be...
Ouch.
That is a fair ball, and it's all the way to the wall, and it's going to clear the bases. Drew Pumphrey with a 3 RBIs on a triple, and he hit that ball all the way. I mean, it just stayed on the line all the way down the right field side. I'm sorry we couldn't see it.
Drew pitched that ball a little bit. Hit that ball a little bit late, but he scooped it as well, and that's why the ball went more up than you know.
This is Logan Powell, and he comes through as well, but that's
a home run. That is out of here.
That ball is far. That ball is gone. That is gone. Home run, Logan Powell, a 2-run shot, and that has got it to 10-3 now, John, and it's...
Well, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. You know, if one thing about with DJ and with the others, see, that's what can happen to you. Because when you got Drew Pumphrey, you got RD, Logan Powell, these guys, if you don't throw, if you're not throwing the ball like, when you're not throwing the ball pitches like Jacob Morris can pitch, like Matthew can pitch, these guys are just going to sail it right out of the park.
And they're that good of ball players. RD at the plate, fouled away.
Up to bat,
Ryan Dalton at the plate. And that makes it 12-3. 9-run lead here for the Chamber. And that ball is in the dirt as well. Gets away from the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike to RD. And the bases are empty. But it's 1 down, only 1 out on that scoreboard. And they have really bloated wide open here. And that was a swing and a miss by RD, making it 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the pitch from DJ. Swing, and he fouled it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to RD. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. And they kind of want to hold it right here, John, because that dreaded 10-run rule will come into effect.
They got to at least play 4 innings, though.
Right, but, the top of the 4th is coming up. And You don't want to be, I mean, you want to go into that top of the fourth facing 10 runs. You want to kind of keep it right here where it is.
Well, I knew it was going to get blown out. You know, as soon as they took Jacob Morris out, that's when I said, uh-oh, that's going to be real trouble. Of course, they had to. They had no choice.
Right. And here we go. Here is the pitch. Swing. He fouled it back.
That ball was way low, too. And
it was a ball, no doubt.
Yep.
But regardless of, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out on the scoreboard with a 9-run lead for CC here in the bottom of the third. DJ waiting. He's getting back on the mound. Kind of stretching his legs a little, I guess. Here we go. He gets set. He takes his time, and there's the pitch, and that's going to be low as well. That's in the dirt, too. So it's going to be 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. At least we got a little excitement after the home run. At least they got some, well, I mean excitement, enthusiasm from CC. That's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And DJ gets that second out up there. And this is going to be Josh Bronson. And I believe Josh got this inning started. They batted around.
The whole batting order. They went through the entire batting order.
That ball is going to drop in there for a base hit. It looks as well, too, all the way to the wall.
Base hit, yep.
That's going to be, he's going to stop at second. That ball, no, he's going to third. And the throw is not in time. I don't even think, they threw it, but it was way offline. Boo Hart making the play, keeping him at third base. But there's a triple for Josh Bronson. And this is going to be Pinnell. Nick Pinnell. This has been a long inning for the Lions, I'm going to tell you.
Well, the thing is, DJ and Hunter, they throw the ball about the good speed for batting practice for some of these guys.
And that's what it's become for the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
For the CC. That ball was a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down to Nick Pinnell.
Come on, Nick, get up to the plate, son.
Nick, this is his first year in the majors. That ball gets away. Josh looks down there but stays where he's at. You don't want to make the third out going home, so he's going to stay right there. Nick Pinnell gets set. There is the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's going to do it. Struck him out, and finally the inning is over. But what did they get? 10 runs?
At least, yeah.
10 runs that inning. And that's going to go. We're going to the top of the fourth as the CC leads 12-3. We'll be right back after these messages.
AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
Do stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
What does your world sound like? That's geography, the music of the world around you. Geography is people, places, environments, and economics. Geography gives us the framework for understanding our world. But sadly, our kids aren't getting enough of it. Half can't locate economic powers like Japan and India, and 20% can't even find the Pacific Ocean. That's why we created MyWonderfulWorld.org. It's part of a free National Geographic-led campaign to give our kids the power of global knowledge. Go to MyWonderfulWorld.org to learn more and get your free parent and teacher action kits. It's a wonderful world.
Center Field. I'm John Harlon with Barry Moore. And 12-3, a Chamber lead over the Lions at this point.
Logan Powell still on the mound looking to close it out here in the top of the fourth. And this is...
Well, one of the things about the Lions, when you do play them, usually you don't go full 6 innings.
That's right.
You got a 10-run rule in. Lions going to need to score at least one more, though, to get that 10-run deal.
Actually, Chambers going to
have to score one more run.
On the mound is still Logan Powell. He's got a count of 2 balls and 1 strike. I'm not going to try to figure out who this is, but I know, Quick Draw is on deck. So this is okay. Jeremy, what is Jeremy's last name? Jeremy Worley, that's it.
He swings and he misses
swings
that
and
one.
He misses, and that's going to strike him out.
Oh, okay. So
Jeremy Worley goes down swinging for the first out. And this is Quick Draw McCraw. He check swings, gets a bye, and so it's a ball 1 on Hunter.
Twelve to 3 lead. Boy,
12-3. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be low for a ball. No, they got 1-1 on the scoreboard. I wish they would. I wish either the umpire would say something or they get it right on the scoreboard. They really miss Rob. There's a swing, and it's hit, and it's going to get through the center field for a base hit. And he's on his horse. He's going for 2. The throw is into the cutoff man, and he will stay right there as a double for Quick Draw. And this is going to bring up.
Is that Adam Shelton?
Adam Shelton, yes it is. He came in. Adam Shelton.
Well,
good start. Good start. That ball is swung at for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down.
Yeah, Adam Shelton I don't think he was in the batter's box good.
That's way high for ball 2. Nope, 1 ball, 1 strike. On Adam Shelton. Quick draw. That's a strike.
Well, here's where the Lions going to have to start at least hitting the ball a little bit.
Here,
On the other end here, they're not hitting the ball well either. Of course, we got one player that.
And that's going to be a strike.
Hunter hit the ball well, but we can't have anybody going down just watching the ball go by.
Swinging
like that
a bye. And we say goodbye to
Adam Shelton.
Adam Shelton, he strikes out, and this is going to be DJ Coleman, who's came in to pitch last inning.
DJ Coleman's hit a home run. He's got 1 home run this year.
Does he? All right, DJ. Swing and a miss, though, not this time. 2 outs on the scoreboard. And they still have a 9-run deficit. And that's way high, and I think McGraw will. And the play at the plate, third base. And we're still waiting. Safe.
Oh, boy, and that does it for that. It's the 3rd and final out. Boy, the Lions can't get a break.
Got him. Now, that will end the inning. And it's 12-3. And we're looking for the CC needing just 1 run here in the bottom half of the 4th to end this ball game. We'll be right back on the Southside Sports Network right after these messages.
You the personal attention it takes in order to receive every single deduction you deserve. The accounting surgeons and crew are here for you all year long, not just January to May. Whether you need tax preparation, payroll work, or bookkeeping services, call the accounting surgeons today. 434-538-0595. They offer very reasonable rates along with their year-round service with a smile. Located at 126 East Carolina Avenue in Crewe. The accounting surgeons are here for you. Telephone 434-538-0595.
The best stuff ever.
Brought to you by Radio Shack.
I need a new phone, so I'll go to Radio Shack, take their advice, and buy a Sony Ericsson Z750 with AT&T service. It has a 2-megapixel camera, FM radio, and a web browser, so I can surf the internet. And then one day at a car dealership, I'll find the price of a car too high, but the salesman won't agree, and he'll throw me a challenge, and he'll give me the car for free if I find it for cheaper, so I'll use the internet on my phone, find it for cheaper, and get it for free. And I'll owe it all to Radio Shack.
Don't just buy stuff.
Do stuff.
See your local Radio Shack dealer at Southside Electronics, Blackstone Square Shopping Center.
Back here at Miller Field on a beautiful Saturday afternoon. 12-3, though. Right now, the Chamber over the line so far, and just a great big display of hitting. Logan Powell hit a home run with 2 men on, and that runs up the score pretty quick.
Yeah, well, but the big killer was that triple. He cleared the bases by Drew Pumphrey right ahead of him. So,
well, no surprise, though, when you think about it. You know, if you got anybody that's going to clear bases and hit home runs, it's going to be that first front four of the Chamber.
And DJ has come out. He's got to keep them right here if they still want to play more baseball. Because with one more run, that will end it with the dreaded 10-run rule here in the bottom of the fourth. And we've got coming to the plate for the Chamber.
Now, either way, folks, if they even score 2 or 3 runs here, the Lions will still get one last ups. But they'd have to score at least have the lead under 10 in order for them to keep playing.
Meanwhile, that ball is hit. Foul ball. This is number 4, Graham Wilkerson. And 1 strike. They've got 2 outs up there. I know that's not right because this is the first batter of the inning. So we got 1 strike to Wilkerson, who is leading off. And that's high for a ball. 1 ball. And they got 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't think that